Hey everybody. So this week, when we read Electronic Monuments, in the chapter on the traffic sphere, Greg Ulmer gives us a prototype for how to make a monument. And he uses this memorial for car accidents as an example. And so I was trying to think of how my own monument would connect to what he was doing and how mine might play out in a similar way that he's outlining his own monument. So I was particularly interested in how these monuments function as peripheral monuments or abject monuments, and dealing with abject subjects that are on the outside of our culture or are pushed to the boundaries by our culture. So on page 48 he kind of gives this outline for how to make a memorial to an abject subject. And the first thing he says is select an existing monument. And so my monument, I'm wanting to deal with play, and I think that play has been pushed to the boundaries, objected by our culture in lieu of knowledge, or in lieu of a very strict kind of education. And so children aren't allowed to play because they're being forced to be educated in this particular manner. And so my existing monument that I could work with is the library, and it is kind of a monument to knowledge. So I'll probably use Clemson's library and set up my monument there somehow, so that the monument to knowledge is contrasted to the monument to play. And my monument will be a game, and it'll be clue based. So the first clue will probably just end up in the library. So the second point that Ulmer makes for making a monument for the abject subject is selecting an organization to work with that you can get backing from. And so this week I saw on the Clemson website homepage a link to this topic of play. And apparently Clemson set up a summit this past summer towards this same issue. So it gives me the opportunity to maybe contact some of those people involved with that summit and work with them and get some backing that way. The third thing on Ulmer's to-do list for this monument is to select a theory to work with. And I think I mentioned earlier the American Journal of Play and the people that write in there. I can use those articles. Stuart Brown is one of the writers in there. He came to Clemson during the summit, and he's published all kinds of articles on play. The fourth thing is to place an electronic device at the site. And if my site is the Cooper Library, they already have computers there that I could connect with, and students could be able to use those computers to access my monument. So those are there on site. And lastly, not just to have those things at a site, located at a site, but to set up a website connecting all these different aspects together. And so the students could access that website through the Cooper Library's computers, and that website be integrated into the game that they'll play as a part of my monument. So I think I'm seeing how these different things can come together for my monument, and I'm looking forward to implementing kind of this abjected monument as Ulmer sets it out.